Hello everyone, my name is Anamika Singh and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in previous video we talked about the FILO tutor app and I told you that why that app is my favorite, and I also discussed about the entire registration and application process, how you can be a part of their community and contribute to the FILO app as a tutor. So if you are interested in watching the same, so I will put the link here so that you can just tap onto it and go watch the entire you can say application procedure. In this video we will be talking about, like, some of you showed interest in knowing more about this, knowing about how does the payment works, and what are the charges and what are the terms and conditions. So we are going to discuss the same thing in this video. So if you are interested to know more about FILO tutor app, so I will suggest you to keep watching the video till the end. So you would be wondering, who do we have to teach? So basically you have to teach students of class 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. And you can also teach students who are aspiring for government exams. So the topics, the subjects are going to be the same, like reasoning, quantitative aptitude, English, GK, GS, something like that. Now let's talk about how much you're going to get paid. So if I talk about, tutors teaching students who are from grade 11th and 12th, so they are going to get paid on the basis of 140 rupees per hour. And if I talk about the students of grade 9th and 10th, so it will be 110 rupees per hour. And for students who are aspiring for government exams, so the payment for the tutor is going to be on the basis of 110 rupees per hour, like the same like the 9th and 10th grade. So yes, I know some of you would be thinking that the payment is really less and everything. Yes, it is less, and this was the reason why I was, I mentioned it in my previous video that like it will be best if you pursue it as a part-time thing. But I would say I have seen a few organizations, I'd not like to take or mention any names here, but I have seen organizations who pay you 120 rupees per hour. Okay, they pay you on the basis of this, and those are quite big edtech organizations, and you have to put a lot of efforts in those, in getting those 120 rupees. Like, you have to work your for that. So yes, yeah, so like, on the basis of the efforts, I would say the payment is justified, and I would say it's a win-win situation. So you should give it a try. If it works out for you, then it'll be the best thing, right? You will have a source of income, like a part-time thing you can pursue. So yes, that was about the payment. So now let's talk about how the entire thing works. So basically, like, you have a FILO tutor app. So students are going to have their own FILO app, okay? So yeah, so they're going to raise requests like for a particular question which they have, and you're going to get calls from them. You have to attend the call and solve their queries. Now, as it is very clearly mentioned in FILO's, you can say, terms and conditions, that there is no compulsion. Okay, they're not going to force you to be online the entire time. It is totally up to you. So there are chances that you would have missed a few questions which were raised by the students, so that basically get turned into pending request, you can say. So there is one, you can say, icon, okay, through which you will be able to access those missed calls or missed questions from the students. You can just select which question you would like to take. So when you will select a particular question, for example, there's a list of 10 questions which were missed by you, okay? So like, if for example you are selecting the question number 2, so the student who posted that particular question number 2 is going to get notified, and the student is going to call you, okay? So you can attend to the call and you can solve their query. Okay, so let's talk about how you will be receiving the payment in your bank account. So like, if you would have tried to register, you would come to know that they do not ask for your bank details. And some of you even had the doubts that if they aren't asking for bank details, how are we going to get money in our account? So as I went through their entire terms and conditions, I got to know that there is something known as FILO wallet. Okay, so whenever you will get paid based on the number of calls you make, okay? So the amount will be credited to your FILO wallet, and as soon as it is credited, so you will be receiving a link, and through that link you will be directed to the different steps through which you can transfer that money to your bank account. Now, I do not have much clarity on this, but this is what they have mentioned. Now let's talk about the duration of calls and what is the entire thing about it. So basically what they have clearly mentioned that they are going to incentivize calls, I mean, the number of calls you're going to take rather than how long a call is. So basically, if you take a call which lasts for about 15 minutes, so that is going to be the best. If you extend a call, further, more than those 15 minutes, so obviously, it is not going to be very beneficial for you. Okay, so like they have more inclination towards the tutors who take more number of calls, because the payment is done linearly, it increases linearly. And if you extend more calls, if you're taking less number of students but you are extending your calls, so obviously it is not going to be very beneficial for you. Okay, so you basically have to take calls and you do not have to unnecessarily extend the the length of the call. So if you're thinking that I will resolve this query in, you can say, 20, 25 or 30 minutes, so no, that doesn't happen. Obviously it is going to be bad for you, because in that frame of time you could have taken some other query and you could have earned more through that. So yes, this is the whole idea behind it. Now there's one more thing which they have mentioned, that they are going to be giving a certificate once you complete 500 sessions. Okay, then they also have this feedback system. So they take feedbacks from students. Okay, and they make sure like they keep account of all the positive and negative feedbacks, and obviously the 500 sessions after which they're going to give you certificates. So the negative, you can say the very bad or negative feedbacks from the students, so those sessions are not going to get counted in those 500. It is also mentioned that they are not going to pay you for any kind of counseling calls, because they think that counseling is a noble thing to do. So yes, no remuneration will be provided for any kind of counseling cost. And one more thing, they take care of your privacy, so you have to take care of your privacy too, which means that you don't have to share any of your personal details like phone number, or you can say your address or any other personal detail related to you with the students. Okay, so you have to make sure that you do not share any of such information. Then also you do not have to prioritize students. Okay, you have to treat all students equally. So these were the, you can say, the main points or the key points which were mentioned in their terms and conditions. So yeah, I just thought I'll come here and let you know about it. Now, if you really like the video and you found this informative, you find the content which I'm sharing beneficial for you, so you can subscribe to my channel and you can press the bell icon so you never miss an update, because there are more great opportunities which I will be sharing here. Also, if you liked this video, do give it a thumbs up, and do comment down your suggestions and your queries and everything on what you would like to see my upcoming videos on what topic. So yes, you can just comment down below and let me know. So yes, that was all about this topic, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye.